So hello sir. So right now I'm gonna read the chapter 6. So smart tenses, function and forms, snapshot. Setelah memahami berbagai macam kalimat yang telah dipaparkan di clue number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5, saya akan mengajak Anda untuk mempelajari dan memahami tenses dengan sangat berperan terhadap dengan cara yang lebih praktis dan sangat mudah. Penggunaan tense yang tepat dalam writing sangat berperan terhadap efektifnya ide, gagasan, atau pesan yang ditemukan. Ide, gagasan, atau pesan yang dituangkan di dalam kalimat dengan bentuk tense yang tidak tepat akan berdampak pada kacaunya interpretasi pesan oleh orang yang membaca tulisan Anda. Dari survei yang telah saya lakukan terhadap beberapa teks di banyak buku pelajaran siswa di tingkat high school, dan saja terdapat banyak kesalahan di penggunaan bentuk tenses. Teks yang seharusnya itu menggunakan past tense ditulis dalam bentuk present tense. Hal demikian terjadi karena banyak di antara kita yang hanya hafal formula tense sebagai struktur. Akan tetapi di sisi esensi, deep structure, pemahaman tentang tense ini belum sepenuhnya dipahami. Pada clue number 6, saya akan menjelaskan kepada Anda cara yang sangat praktis untuk memahami tenses yang mungkin tidak Anda temukan di beberapa buku tenses yang lain. Satu hal yang harus segera Anda ingat bila membincangkan masalah tenses adalah bahwa tenses senantiasa berkaitan dengan kata kerja sebagai predikat pada sebuah kalimat. Sebagai predikat tersebut pasti mengacu pada salah satu bentuk tense. Secara praktis, tenses dapat diartikan bentuk-bentuk perubahan kata kerja atau variasi perubahan kata kerja atau verbs be auxiliary dalam sebuah kalimat. Variasi tersebut mengacu atau merujuk pada perbedaan ketentuan keterangan waktu atau indikator atau kondisi condition. Meskipun kita mengetahui bahwa di dalam bahasa Inggris terdapat beberapa bentuk tenses, tapi secara tradisional tenses hanya dikelompokkan dalam 3 kelompok, yaitu kemarin atau past tense, sekarang atau present tense, dan besok atau future tense. Masing-masing kelompok tersebut memiliki 4 macam variasi sehingga menjadi 12 macam tenses. Dalam tabel praktis berikut, kelompok tenses akan memberikan contoh beberapa tenses sesuai dengan kategori. Tenses present, kategori simple present. For past, usually write a letter. Present continuous is writing a letter. Present perfect is reading a letter. Present perfect continuous has been writing a letter. Past tense, category, simple past, for past, write a letter. Past continuous was writing a letter. Past tense had written a letter. Past perfect continuous had been writing a letter. Future tense, category, and for past, so the category simple future will write a letter. Future continuous will be writing a letter. Future perfect will have written a letter. Future perfect continuous will have been writing a letter. So kita baca suatu hal penting yang mengenai predikat dalam setiap penulisan kalimat adalah bahwa predikat tersebut bisa membentuk kata kerja full, verb, dan kata kerja be. Kata kerja penuh bisa berbentuk kata kerja transitif atau intransitif, atau bisa juga berupa kata kerja aktif atau kata kerja pasif. Lihat kembali diagram basic sentence pattern pada clue 60-an, lalu bacalah kembali beberapa clue berikutnya. Di dalamnya telah banyak dibahas tentang kalimat aktif dan pasif. Kalimat langsung, langsung, dan kalimat conditional. Semua pembahasan tersebut tidak bisa lepas dari pembahasan tense. Number 1, present tense. Bentuk tense yang pertama, present tense, sebagai present tense, cirinya terletak pada beberapa form pada kalimat menduduki predikat. Contohnya di sini, I always get up early on Sunday morning, earlier than my sister who usually gets up at 5. I get up around 4. I joke around the city park with some friends for about an hour, and then I swim for an hour at the swimming pool not far from the park. After that, I go home and I usually eat a big breakfast. I don't usually do much on Sunday. I just sit around and fill the house. If no friend comes to pick me up for window shopping or Sightseeing. I just watch movies on TV or listen to classical music. How about you? Do you usually do on Sunday morning? What do you usually do on the Sunday morning? Jika ada yang menggunakan realita kualitatif Anda dapat contohnya dapat beberapa berikut. I love my hometown. It is a small town that is located not far from the mountain. It is also not too far for the central city, which is only around 20 kilometers. The weather is always nice and the weather is still fresh. Its natural beauty is famous all over the province and the people are very friendly too. One of the most interesting places in my hometown for the visitor to visit is Sewu Waterfall. Most of the people in my hometown work as farmers and company workers. Only a limited people work in the government offices, government offices, and few people work as lecturers in college or universities. There are many people who work as a teacher of elementary and high school. The nightlife in my hometown is not exciting at all. There are no good restaurants or entertainment places of any kinds. There is no good shopping center, therefore people have to travel around an hour to reach the right place in the city. Beberapa hal penting penggunaan present tense. Kata kerja bentuk pertama dipergunakan jika Anda mengungkapkan suatu hal, ide, gagasan, atau pesan yang sekarang Anda ketahui, lakukan, atau yang Anda lakukan dan rasakan. Secara praktis dalam bahasa Indonesia, predikat dalam kalimat cukup bermakna me atau ber, bukan bermakna sedang me atau telah me. Jika Anda ingin menggunakan kalimat lingkar negatif atau kalimat tanya integratif, kata bantu auxiliary yang digunakan adalah sudah doesn't untuk subjek tunggal dan juga untuk subjek jamak. Verbs atau tense indicator yang lazim disertakan dalam bentuk present tense adalah always, usually, often, sometimes, seldom, never, every day, every morning, in the morning, in the afternoon, etc. Twice a week, once a year, 3 times a week, etc. Jadi fungsinya teks berikut berisi beberapa contoh. So the example here, text 2. The report is in the file on the desk. The report contains several pages. It is about sales on electronic products. The sales manager usually makes a sales report once a week. The director always meets with his employees on Mondays. So number 2, present continuous tense. Bentuk tense yang kedua dari kelompok present adalah present continuous tense. Cirinya terletak pada penggunaan kata kerja be plus verb ing pada kalimat berdua predikatnya. Contohnya sebagai berikut. I am in my classroom now. I want to tell you about what is going on here. My horrible teacher is standing in front of us. He is trying to teach us the lesson clearly. And now he's talking to one of my classmates. Oh, he is questioning her right now. I can see in his face he's not angry with her. He's smiling now and walking to the blackboard. He's writing something that, whoa, he's writing a formula for present continuous tense right now. Well, I want to tell you frankly that I don't like the way he is teaching tenses to students. He does it too theoretically. It is not very communicative at all. I like the way my private teacher fit Judaism is teaching me. Now I can see one of my friends standing right. He is walking up and asking a question to my teacher. I hope that class is going to end soon. I have I have understood what my teacher is teaching. Beberapa hal penting harus Anda ingat dalam present continuous tense dalam writing. Kata kerja bentuk continuous verbing digunakan jika kita hendak mengungkapkan suatu kegiatan, hal atau kejadian yang saat ini sedang berlangsung atau sudah dikerjakan. Cara praktis dalam bahasa Indonesia, kata kerja dalam kalimat bermakna sedang atau sedang ber. Penggunaan be disesuaikan dalam bentuk subjek kalimat. Subjek tunggal is, subjek jamak are, dan untuk subjek I digunakan am. Verb atau tense indicator present continuous tense adalah now, at the moment, at present, look, listen. Sesuai fungsinya, beri beberapa contoh praktis kalimat dalam bentuk present continuous tense. So the example here, a teacher is sitting on the chair in a classroom now. Some students are sitting around and talking to each other. Some other students are having some drinks at their hands. My headmaster is meeting with some of school staffs. I'm sitting on my chair and thinking of you. My mind is wondering to find the answers of why you are so. What are you doing right now? Are you thinking of me too? So that's for number two. Number three, move on. Present perfect tense. Bentuk tense yang ketiga dari kelompok present tense adalah present perfect tense. Cirinya terletak pada penggunaan kata kerja has plus as or have plus verb 3 pada bagian kalimat yang berbagi predikat. Contohnya sebagai berikut. Hello, there are several things I want to tell you about what I have seen on TV and read from the newspapers. Government has increased the prices of fuels. People have become panicked with the increases in their cost of living. Some political parties have begun to launch their candidate of the presidency. The members of the council have held some meetings and have launched many regulations. In the market, I have seen that many products have become more difficult to find, and of course, prices are more expensive too. Some kind of some kinds of dairy products have disappeared from the market. I think they have been concealed. What a curse for them who have done this. Some people have begun to complain about the electricity and phone bills. I really have been concerned about this. So, what have you seen so far? A best friend of yours, Keisha. Berikut beberapa hal penting harus diingat dalam penggunaan bentuk present perfect tense. Bentuk kata kerja has or have plus verb 3 digunakan jika kita hendak mengungkapkan suatu kegiatan, hal atau kejadian sudah dikerjakan secara praktis. Pada kalimat diungkapnya tergantung pesan makna sudah Auxiliary have plus verb 3 digunakan jika subjek kalimat bentuk jamak, sedangkan untuk has plus verb 3 digunakan dengan bentuk tunggal. Untuk kalimat kalimat negatif, gunakan auxiliary has not or hasn't, atau have not or haven't plus verb 3 yang bermaksud belum. Untuk kalimat interrogatif, digunakan auxiliary has or have pada awal kalimat sebelum subjek yang bermakna sudahkah. Verb or tense indicator ada bentuk perfect tense adalah so far, recently, already, this month, this week, today, these days, and berikut beberapa contoh kalimat praktis menggunakan bentuk present perfect tense. Pada kata kerja dalam predikat terkandung sudah makna sudah atau sudah selesai. Contohnya di sini, example, the president has met his ministers. Basic voice prices have been increased again. People have become panic again and again because of the increase of the cost of living. I have been really concerned about that. So far, the ministers have made great improvement on their duties. Recently, the government has announced a national crime law. Some politicians have been proposed new regulation on campaigns. The government has recently launched new tax regulation. What interesting things have you done so far this week? So number 4, present perfect continuous tense. Bentuk keempat dari present perfect continuous tense adalah kata kerja has or have been plus verb being. Ada kalimat yang menurut predikat. Contohnya sebagai berikut. I'd like to tell you about these things that I have been doing so far now. Now I am studying at one of the best universities in Indonesia. I've been studying there for 2 years now. English is one of the learning subjects and I like it very much. Some friends don't like it at all, and even though they have been learning it for a long time, they cannot speak English, even very slowly. I live in a small boarding house and I've been living there for more than 12 months. I love the city where my college is located. It is clean and not very polluted. The people are friendly. I have lots of friends there, friends here. Now I take a computer class in the afternoon with some of them. I have been learning about computer for 6 months now. I have been mastering some of the office programs. To keep my day, I do some sports. I jog on Sunday morning and swim with some friends. I have been doing this for almost 4 months. Now I feel that my body is in a better shape. How about you? What interesting things have you been doing since last month? Berikut beberapa hal penting yang perlu diingat. Yang pertama, bentuk kata kerja has or have been plus verb ini digunakan jika kita sudah hendak mengungkapkan suatu kesan di mana satu kegiatan atau hal sudah berlangsung atau sudah dikerjakan selama jangka waktu tertentu. Yang waktu tersebut ditandai dengan since or for. Secara praktis, kalimat yang diungkapkan terkandung makna atau pesan sudah lama, selama, atau sudah lama sejak. Auxiliary has or have disesuaikan dengan bentuk saja kalimat. Has been verb ing, subjek kalimat bentuk tunggal. Have been verb ing, subjek kalimat berbentuk jamak. Untuk kalimat negatif, not ditambahkan menjadi has or have not. Sementara itu, untuk kalimat derogatif, has or have diletakkan pada awal kalimat sebelum subjek. Kemudian diikuti been, verb ing. After this indicator untuk bentuk present perfect continuous tense adalah for 1 year, for 10 years, for since she was graduated, since June 1st, 21, since. Sesuai fungsinya berikut beberapa contoh praktis kalimat. Beberapa contohnya, Stephen Jojen have been teaching at the university for more than 8 years. He has also working as a reporter for the New York Times for 3 years. And how long have you been studying at your school or college? Have you been learning English for more than 5 years so far? Did you know that both politicians have been working together for more than 3 years? How long has our new president been governing the country? How long have the people been living the panic day because of the expensive cost of living? Number 5, simple present tense. Simple past tense. Untuk bentuk tense pertama dari kelompok past tense adalah simple past tense dengan kata kerja verb to. The example here. Hi, I would like to tell you about I did my last weekend. On Saturday, when I went out for some shopping, I bought some foods and drinks as I planned to have a picnic with some friends on Sunday. When the clock struck 7 a.m. on Sunday evening, some friends come over to pick me up. Before we left the house, we had a big breakfast. I packed all my properties and then we left the house at 8 a.m. We went out to a bus for that picnic and planned to visit some interesting places in Yogyakarta. We got to Yogyakarta at 9:30 a.m. The bus took us the bus took us to the beach as the first object to visit. We visited 2 different beaches there. We played with sand and water on the beach while others were sitting around and having kalapa muda. Before leaving the city in the evening, we dropped in the most famous place for shopping in Yogyakarta, Malioboro. We bought some souvenirs to bring back home. My weekend was great, really. How was your weekend? Was it great too? Hal penting yang perlu diingat saat membuat teks menggunakan fungsi past tense. Yang pertama, kata kerja past tense verb to digunakan jika Anda mengungkapkan suatu kegiatan atau hal atau pesan yang dilakukan pada suatu waktu tertentu di waktu lalu. Baru saja dilakukan tadi pagi, kemarin, dulu, dan sebagainya. Secara praktis, kalimat yang diungkapkan terkandung makna atau pesan may atau ber saat tertentu waktu itu. Dalam bahasa Inggris, kita mengenal kata kerja teratur, regular verb, dan kata kerja tidak teratur atau irregular verbs. Pada regular verb, bentuk past tense hanya menambahkan suffix ed. Misalnya played, crossed, invited, called, helped, typed, worked, extra. Sementara itu untuk irregular, kita perlu menghafalkan bentuk-bentuk sudah baku seperti wrote, made, got. Beberapa contohnya seperti play, play, study, study, help, help, attend, attend, finish, finished. Present verbs, get up, got up, is or am, was, come, came, met, meet, met, what, would, can do, could do. Dalam kalimat negatif, kata bantu didn't misalnya didn't come, didn't why, didn't attend, and extra. Dalam kalimat interrogatif digunakan kata bantu did, do atau to be, where, or was. Demikian juga pada kalimatnya diganti kalimatnya dengan WH question. Did you meet the director yesterday? What did you do at the office? Bukan kata kerja dengan aksara can do, could do, would come, may do, have to do, had to do. Verb tense indikator adalah past tense adalah yesterday, this morning, last week, last Saturday night, last year, 2 days ago, a week ago, in 1990s, in 1995, after the World War II, and so. Sesuai contohnya berikut beberapa contoh kami praktis. Contohnya, most students came to school at 6:45 and the class began at 7. Yesterday, the headmaster into each class and gave an important announcement to all students. He announced that the exam would be held at the end of this month. He told us to study better and not to watch TV too much because of the reinforcement. A few students didn't come to the school and the weather was very cold. Did you come to school yesterday? What did you do after school? Where did you eat for lunch? Number 6, past continuous tense. Kelompok kedua dari past continuous tense dengan formula kata kerja was, over, past perfect. The example here. Hi, I would like to tell you about what was going on at my village when the electricity went off for 2 days ago. Some other people were having a meeting and discussing the village problem. The meeting was held next to my house when the electricity went off. I was still doing my homework and listening to music on the radio. I heard my mom was cooking in the kitchen and my dad was talking with her boss in the living room. I heard some kids were screaming when suddenly power went off. When suddenly the power went off, some neighbors began to come out and they stayed outside. They were still sitting around and talking to each other when I came out to join them. It was really scary and funny. Beberapa hal penting perlu diingat. Yang pertama, kerja bentuk past continuous tense was or were past verb yang digunakan jika kita hendak mengungkapkan suatu pesan, teks, kegiatan, atau hal yang masih sedang berlangsung. Pada saat tertentu, di waktu secara praktis, pada kalimat yang diungkapkan terkandung makna atau pesan sedang atau sedang ber. Penggunaan was or were harus disesuaikan dalam bentuk subjek kalimat. Was digunakan untuk subjek tunggal dan were digunakan untuk subjek jamak. Dalam bentuk kalimat itu, kita mendapatkan not setelah was or were. Misalnya, was not or were not. Dalam interrogatif, yes or no question, di was were diletakkan pada awal kalimat. Dan dalam kalimat WH question diletakkan setelah kata tanya sebelum subjek. A verb or test indicator dalam bentuk past continuous tense adalah when, while, at this time, still, at night, at last night, at 7, yesterday morning. Terus fungsinya berupa contoh kalimatnya. Pertama, when the students were still doing exam, the bell suddenly rang off. I was still studying in the university this time 2 years ago. When the authorities visited the place, some people were standing along the street to be welcoming them. When the meeting was closed at 5 p.m. yesterday, many newsmen were still sitting around the building. Some guests were still enjoying their meals when the electricity went off. It was still raining very hard when the English class ended exactly at 9 at 11 yesterday. When the president was delivering a special speech during the meeting with Senate members, came a number of brothers to the place. So number 7, past perfect tense. Bentuk ketiga dari kelompok past perfect tense dengan kata kerja have plus verb 3 before verb 2. Contohnya, there are many things that I have done in these last weeks. I've written a letter to an old friend and I had made it before 11 p.m. yesterday. My birthday was 2 days ago and my aunt had sent me a special gift one day before. I had a little party. The night after I had celebrated it with friends, a best friend of mine called. He had just called me before I went to bed 11 p.m. That night, I was so happy and crossed my fingers around to pray before laying my body down on the bed. Of course, I had locked my room's door before my exam began yesterday, and I had made it. I had made my best preparation for their best result. I had read all the lesson and notes before the exam become to begin. Did you know that so far I'm always the best student in class? My parents are very proud of me, and I want to make them feel so forever. Well, I think that's all for now. Hal penting yang harus kita ingat saat membuat teks dan fungsi past perfect tense. Pertama, secara praktis. So, yang pertama, secara praktis, makanya sudah tergantung dalam kalimat dalam bentuk perfect tense adalah sudah selesai nol atau sebelum atau sesudah. Saat itu secara praktis maknanya tergantung dalam kalimat bentuk past perfect tense adalah sudah selesai nol atau sebelum atau sesudah saat itu. Dalam bentuk kalimat negatif ditambahkan not menjadi had not. Sementara untuk interrogatif di dalam yes or no question, had diletakkan pada kalimat awal dan jika ada dan sebelum subjek pada kalimat tanya dengan WH question. Artikel atau tense indicator untuk past tense adalah before, 20, 90, 1990, before, cause, after cause. Sesuai fungsinya, berikut beberapa contoh kalimat. Yang pertama, I'm gonna read the last two of them. The authorities have become the best before the people protest. Before the middle-aged man became the president of this country, he had been elected by the Senate members. After some students had graduated from the university, different companies in the city recruited them for to work in. Membaik past perfect continuous tense, bentuk tense keempat dari kelompok past adalah past perfect continuous tense dengan kata kerja had been plus verb ing. Dalam konteks komunikasi, jenis tense ini relatif tidak sering digunakan, namun demikian Anda perlu memahami fungsinya. Contohnya, Hi Indra, I'm, I'm proud to tell you about some changes in my life that I have done so far. I have finished my computer class. I took it when I was still in the junior high school. I had been learning about the office program for 10 months before I graduated from junior high school. I stayed in Jakarta with my grandparents then. I had been living with them for about 2 years before finally I moved into Solo to live with my parents 2 years ago. Then I took an English class in the evening in Prestasi College. I had been learning English for about a year before I finished the second level last month. Now I'm in the third of senior high school and going to finish before July next year. Now I'm thinking to go into university and take English education program. Wish me luck, star. Beberapa hal penting perlu diingat. Yang pertama, kata kerja past perfect continuous tense ini digunakan jika kita melakukan suatu kegiatan kejadian yang berjalan selama kurun waktu durasi tertentu sebelum hingga waktu tertentu di masa lalu. Secara praktis, pesan atau makna terkandung dalam predikat kalimat dalam bentuk tense ini adalah sudahnya, selama, dan berikutnya dalam bentuk kalimat negatif perlu ditambahkan not setelah had, misalnya had not been sitting, had not been talking, and had not been working. Dalam bentuk motivational question, had diletakkan pada awal kalimat, had diletakkan setelah kata tanya dalam kalimat WH question. Tense indicator pertama for before 1990, for before cause, until for. Sesuai fungsinya berikut beberapa contoh. Pertama, what had Anita been doing so far more than a semester before she finally had a graduation? Had Melanti Sonia been working with her new computer for an hour before the electricity went off? After Melissa had been talking to people about 30 minutes, he left the city by Limos. Number 8 and number 9, feature tense. Feature tense yang pertama adalah simple feature tense dengan variasi formula kata sebagai berikut: will plus verb one, is going to past perform, plan to past perform, want to past perform. Contohnya, I love my hometown. The weather is always nice, it's not hot and it's not too wet during the rainy season. There are still trees in both sides of the main roads in the city, which make the best city. I'm sorry to hear that the government just has the policy to cut them down. Well, I think the weather of the city will be hotter and the city will not be beautiful anymore. Have there have been many shopping centers. I think within 5 years there will be more centers. The bus will be more crowded, traffic will be busier than especially in the rush hours and crime rate will increase. I don't know what the local government will do to anticipate the increase in the crime rate. There will be more entertainment places for young people to meet and date. Drug abuse will be more among the abusers. Well, the city will be terrible if it is not well controlled from now on. Hal penting yang harus Anda ingat yang pertama, kata kerja untuk feature ini digunakan jika Anda melakukan suatu kegiatan yang masih dalam rangka akan dilakukan yang masih direncanakan atau untuk mengungkapkan suatu hal yang diprediksi akan terjadi. Dengan demikian, makanan terkandung dalam predikat kandung bentuk ini adalah akan atau merencanakan untuk dalam bentuk kami negatif, menambahkan setelah actually will not. Will, do, or does diletakkan setelah kata tanya sebelum sebuah kalimat dengan WH question. Contohnya, what does Chelsea plan to do before she graduates from the university? Is she going to get a part-time job? Work, attendance indicator, tomorrow, next week, next Sunday, etc. After she graduates, after she marries. She married. Saya fungsinya berupa contoh. Will all the college graduates make some application for some good jobs after they get their academic certificates? What will you do when you don't pass the final exam this year? Number 10, future continuous. Bentuk tense kedua dari kelompok feature adalah feature continuous tense dengan kata kerja will be plus verb in. Contohnya, I think I will be very busy next week. The following may be the things that I will be doing. Monday at 6, I will be preparing important notes for the exam. Around 10, I will be still in the classroom. I will be doing my exam then. If you call at 11, I may not answer your call as I will be having my early lunch then. Don't come at 6 on Tuesday night. I will be studying for an exam and I don't want to be disturbed by anyone or anything. Hal yang perlu diperhatikan, kata kerja bentuk pacar instance ini digunakan jika kita hendak mengungkapkan suatu rencana atau aktivitas yang diperkirakan akan sedang dilakukan. Secara praktis, makna pesan yang terkandung dalam kalimat tertentu dengan bentuk figur continuous adalah mungkin akan sedang mau. Dalam kalimat bentuk negatif, kita hanya menambahkan not setelah will. Sedangkan dalam interrogatif, will diletakkan pada kalimat atau diletakkan setelah kata tanya sebelum subjek pada kalimat WH question. Verb atau tense indicator adalah at time tomorrow, at time tonight, at this time tomorrow, at this time next week, then. Sesuai fungsinya, itu beberapa contoh. Don't come to meet the headmaster tomorrow morning at 11. At 10, he will be having a meeting with his teaching staff. Number 11, future perfect tense. Bentuk tense ketiga dari future perfect tense dengan formula will have plus verb 3. Contohnya, I'm proud to tell you about some important jobs that I think I will have finished within these 2 coming weeks. Before 7 tomorrow evening, I will have finished my manuscript and I will have copied it before 9, and I will call my consultant for his advice on my manuscript before Tuesday next week. Before Saturday next week, I will have given all the invitations to my classmates. I will have a big dinner party. We will have a school vacation a week from now, and I will take all my classmates to a special place called Tawamangu. All the costs for the activity will be my responsibility. By 10 on Saturday, we will have got to the gate of the place, and before 11, we will have got our tickets and to the place. How about you? What will you have done before Saturday next week? Beberapa hal penting yang perlu diingat, kata kerja bentuk future perfect tense digunakan jika kita hendak mengungkapkan suatu kerjaan atau aktivitas yang diperkirakan akan sudah selesai dilakukan. Secara praktis, pesan atau makna yang terkandung dalam kalimat dengan bentuk future perfect tense adalah mungkin akan sudah selesai. Dalam bentuk kalimat negatif ditambahkan not setelah will. Sementara dalam kalimat interrogatif, will diletakkan pada awal kalimat. Will diletakkan setelah kata tanya dan sebelum subjek pada kalimat tanya dengan WH question. Our attendance indicator by the end of June, by the end of this month, by before the end of this month, before June this year. Fungsinya beberapa contoh. Yang pertama, contoh di sini sebelum dulu misalnya dikatakan oleh banyak orang bahwa pemerintah menaikkan kembali harga BBM. It is said that the government will have increased the prices of fuels before the end of this month. It is so ridiculous. Future perfect continuous tense atau untuk match keempat dari kelompok future and future perfect continuous tense yang formula kata will have been plus verb. Contohnya, I like to tell you about some things that I may doing these 2 coming weeks. Tomorrow I will have an exam. The exam will begin at 7. I will be having an exam at 7 by 11, 7 by 8. I will have been doing my exam for an hour. I will write the exam that week will take up to 12. But 12 I will have been staying at school for almost 5 hours. The exam will the exam will last for a week and will have finished before Saturday at 11. The following week I will Saturday at 1 at 13. I'm sorry. The following week, I will have vacation. I plan to go to Bandung with my parents, and we will stay in one of the best hotels there. We will spend the vacation for a week. Before Saturday, we will have been staying at the hotel for 3 days. We will leave the city in the Sunday morning. Before Monday, we will have go home. What a busy days! I know I may spend too much energy, but I love it. Beberapa hal penting yang harus kita ingat, kata kerja bentuk future perfect continuous tense digunakan jika Anda mengungkapkan ide gagasan atau rencana yang sudah diperkirakan akan berlangsung dan akan dilakukan selama dalam durasi tertentu. Secara praktis, pesan atau makna terkandung dalam bentuk future perfect tense adalah mungkin akan sudah selama. Dalam bentuk kalimat negatif ditambahkan not pada will. Sementara dalam bentuk interrogatif, will diletakkan pada awal kalimat. Will diletakkan setelah perfectnya dan sebelum subjek pada kalimat WH question. Verb atau tense indicatornya for by the end of June, for by the end of this month, for before the end of this month, and seterusnya. Sesuai fungsinya beberapa contohnya. Nah, seperti for more, what will Stella Maris have been waiting for more than 3 weeks by the end of this month? Oke, sebagai penutup, pada bahasan kuliah ini perlu saya sampaikan sekali bahwa pengetahuan dan tingkat penghasilan sebagai diri Anda akan mewarnai kualitas tulisan Anda. Anda tidak mungkin menulis atau menggunakan ide atau gagasan pesan dengan mengabaikan penggunaan tenses. Sebagaimana selama ini kebanyakan orang beranggapan bahwa yang penting dalam berbahasa Inggris komunikatif. Apakah karena dalam penggunaan bahasa yang komunikatif yang diutamakan hanyalah bisa dipahami apa saja diucapkan atau dikatakan, lalu Anda salah saja bila mengabaikan peraturan bahasa atau grammar dalam penggunaan tenses? Bahkan dengan alasan komunikatif terus, seharusnya Anda bisa memilih dan menggunakan bentuk tense yang tepat pada setiap ide gagasan atau pesan yang ingin Anda tulis atau Anda sampaikan. Dengan tetap berpijak pada tata bahasa program yang berlaku, Anda pasti bisa. Good luck and always be the best and love story. Okay, I think that's answer. Sorry if I skip a lot of the text because I'm, I'm sick right now. Sorry, sir.